Hey, what's up, my beautiful population bros? Anyway, it's your bro here, Michael the Realist. Anyway, this is a last minute video. Well, chose to do a cooking video. Anyways, I'm making homemade spaghetti sauce my way, and it's only 2 ingredients of tomato. I don't have tomato paste, but it'll be whole tomatoes and sliced up those little cherub tomatoes, and I already did everything. I just gotta cook it up. So anyways, I got the bread toasting to my homemade garlic bread toast, whatever in the hell. Anyways, let's get started because I'm freaking tired. You know I'm an old ass, so I get the spoon. Yeah. Let me turn the damn camera on. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Now let's get cooking. Stupid shit went off. How? Oops, sorry y'all. Sorry, not sorry, right? You know what, you piece of shit. I don't know how the hell it got turned off. Anyways, I always do the meat last. Anyways, some of the onion's gonna go for this, the meat also, but I always do the sauce first to get it out the way. Alright, so let's go. Actually, you know what? I cut up the red, green, yellow, and orange bell pepper, and I also have the tomatoes in here also that are sliced up. I don't know, can you see this? See? Rainbow of love too, see? I love colors, damn it. I guess this is a little tutorial also, right? Here's from the can of whole tomatoes. It's got a little bit of sauce, so if you exclude the chunky, that's pretty much like tomato sauce. I could have done it on this burner, but my coordination sucks, as you know, and my comprehension sucks, as you know, so we're doing this one because at least I know the knob that's for this burner here. This one I get mixed up. Okay, I'm sure you don't want to see the whole process. When I add the onions to it, you'll see, don't worry, so BRB. Okay, I'm back. And you're probably saying, oh shit, well, deal with it, y'all. LOL. Anyways, I'm gonna scoop some of this out, and I'm gonna use some of it. Well, I have to go through that issue of chopping up again, right? Even though, as much as I love to chop up things whenever I cook. But anyways, there's no guarantee I'll do a video tomorrow. I'll probably just upload a, short. Anyways, BRB while I get some of that out and put it in here for something else for tomorrow. Okay. Anyways, here it is. This is a little bit, I don't need too much. And I can always chop up more, I guess, and then convince my damn self. So anyways, I'm gonna add the onion now. Oh, I should have bought so much of that. So I don't have enough money. Now I'm using ground turkey. Is it in the shot? I hope. Wow. The white stuff there, that's the onion. Okay, y'all? What's up? Sister Latanya and Sister Sasha and Sister Rose and Sister Treasure Joy and Bro, Pastor Al, Benjamin, Andrew, and y'all at Dollar Tree. You know who you are. Gilbert, Lisa, Jillian, and Fran. Didn't see you all today. I saw Gilbert today and Jillian. I always put the garlic after. You don't want it to burn to taste nasty, and it's gonna make your house smell like piss. And I'm sure you don't want your house smelling like piss. Don't you want it to smell like food, right? Get hit with them aromatics of food. Just when the bell pepper and the onion mix together, right? Right. Now this. Not all of it, because I need some for the spaghetti. I mean, there's no going to the spaghetti and the meat. You'll see. And if anything, I got another kind of tomato. Just in case I fuck up, okay? Because there's no guarantees of me cooking either. You have to make what you have. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm freaking tired. That's what I'm saying. This was a last minute cooking video. And you know my voice is weak at this time. It is 3:41 p.m. Smells like wine. I'm so lightweight, I'll probably get a fucking buzz. I tell you, I'm tired, man. I'm old as Moses almost. Since my life is almost over, which I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, anyway, neither here nor there. Now I'm throwing some garlic. Now I like to put it also in the meat. Let it rinse some garlic like when I'm webcamming and I get to reset. Yep. Can you believe? Been on YouTube. November 1st will be my 10th year anniversary being on YouTube. And my 10th year anniversary doing the modeling. It's tiring, both of them. And Poppy Lake Colleen, you know what I mean when I said it's hard work, right? Hard work? I hope you all had a great weekend. I gotta do my injection too, so past 3:30. So do this and get it out the way. Put a little bit of water. As much as, as much sauce as you want. And I like my sauce a little wet, okay? I don't like it unless it's in a can, then I can't do nothing about that. That's the way it comes. For mine, I like it like almost a soup. Time to season, and I find it easier to control salt better putting in this little thing than a little shaker. As I say, let it rain. You don't want too much because the tomato has a lot of salt. I'm trying to cut back to pretty much no more salt. The onion powder, and I mean the size. And again, it's your preference of how much of the flavor. And I use both fresh and powdered. Fresh and powdered. I've always cooked that way. I love flavor. Once bland as food. And one of my favorite herbs, as you know, is this. I have Italian seasoning, but I'm not a fan of that. I just have it for in case. And I'm not a fan of basil. I will put a little bit, but I don't have any. Shut up, dang oven shit. Oh, I didn't show you, I'm so rude, huh? Ground black pepper. Where is it? I gotta check the toast. Alright. I like it lightly cooked. Bitch, that's hot. Motherfucker. I'm telling you, it's a last minute video. On plan, we'll put it that way. Okay, I don't want the video to be too long. BRB. Alright, so you saw the toast. Turn this damn oven off because it's hot. There's a little pan. Okay, little thing from Dollar Tree. They're meant to catch the drippings from a grill, but screw that. You can use it for other things, like this. Don't worry, I'll clean my stove after. And I'll also like to add some of this. I forgot to buy one, but let's wait till payday. I'll put it away now. Hold on, a little Kool-Aid drink and all the powder, sugar-free powder that Suncast one. If those who've seen me drinking and you see me close my eyes, I close my eyes because on my tremors, my hand in dirt, and I don't want to see the splash come and just get me by surprise, and that way I won't get super pissed off because I hate being sticky. It could be water, and my OCD doesn't like it unless I'm in the shower or I'm rinsing my face in the sink. If it happens like that, no. Rain, fine, because it's out of my control, but it is what it is, y'all. My weekend was good. Today was a little stressful, but I got over it. I'm home. Got out of that damn heat. And again, stupid ass here wore black shirt, black sweatpants, black socks with gray on the toe and heel, and dark colored boxer briefs, trunks, okay? There. I have to do live chat tonight. And no, I'm not here on YouTube. Something where I monetized the first day I went on there. Not to kill yourself like here on YouTube shit. I like doing this, okay? I like to constantly, sometimes. And the same seasonings that you saw me here, I already put it in the ground turkey, so the flavors, oh my god, the flavors, oh my god, freaking top. The flavors of the seasonings will already be in the meat. And you never want to cook with meat straight out of the refrigerator because it toughens up and you don't want chopped meat, and I don't want chopped ground turkey. And yes, I do fall asleep if I'm not ground turkey, okay? That's how lightweight I am. Always. And here's the butter for the thing. Just simple, but I add something else to it. Nothing big, just something. Okay, I'm gonna BRB because, again, you know how it goes, BRB. I'm back. Anyways, I'm gonna put this aside. I don't have enough frying pans and pots to do a bunch of stuff. But I have food in the refrigerator with that stuff. Anyways. BRB without BRB in the video, okay? This is clean. How do I know? Because I'm the damn dishwasher. I have a dishwasher here, but I don't use that crap. But since ground turkey has no fat, I'm going to use no fat to cook it. Because why not, right? And I am dirtying extra crap. I'm going to use the same utensil. Because I can. Look at that little crumb or something. That's all I didn't have. I wonder if stupid people sniff this kind of stuff. I don't know if it works like paint. Those retarded asses. Not even half a pound, it's like a quarter because I use the other half for meatloaf yesterday. That's the video, I think I did the video short, I think, right? I don't give a damn anymore, damn it. Too old to give a damn. Got other things to worry about. Now, other people say, don't be stirring, whatever. That's good for them. I do it my way. It doesn't come out tough for me, so I don't know. But as you know, whatever, and anyways. Onions down here. I like a little bit of that raw taste. I don't like it. Same with the garlic. Even though I don't have, I can still. You know how to work your mouth. Know what I mean? Yeah, I'm being a little raunchy today. Why not? It's not this shit. You all love me. I don't mean like that. My talk. Or else you wouldn't be here, right? And if you say something in the comments, well, I'll just roast your ass on my channel and everybody else will get a laugh. Again, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, I don't want you here. You're too immature to take what comes out of my mouth and, again, bother and fuck you. Oh, I hate seeing them do that. Not because I can. I used to be able to do it in the 90s. You know, my trimmer wasn't as bad as it is now. Now with all my other side of season they have to. I'm getting forgetful, man. I'm sorry to tell. I need to color. That one. I need a sip of this. These are good, man. I was telling my doctor, he was from Nigeria, Dr. Babatundi Sultan. I saw him April of 2018. And I told him, why buy one of those stupid soda machines and then you have to buy sparkling water? Just buy sparkling water or tonic water, whatever. Put this shit in there. It's the same damn thing and it's cheaper, right? And he said, oh, that's right, that's a good idea. See, he agreed. Not everybody can afford things like that. I can, but I just choose to do practical things, like spend money on stupid things and it could break and you gotta pay for that shit or replace it. Just do it my way and save a whole lot of time and money. So we know about people that are frugal. Nothing wrong with it. My Aunt Joan is a frugal, tightwad. Held my tongue with that one. I almost said it. I'm sure you know what I was going to say. Rhymes with bitch. She would give me a headache just dealing with that aunt of mine. She married my Uncle Frank. People are that cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. But in the long run, he has a lot of things that are nice because he has being cheap. I know cheap isn't a respectful word, but I don't like saying tightwad. That sounds worse. In my head, it sounds worse than saying cheap. I'm trying to be frugal also, but not frickin' frugal. Okay? I like nice things too, but I like to, if I can, save and get it later. It's hard. I'm learning from that dummy. Oh my God, I forgot. I was just watching a bunch of her channels last night. Dummies. She has several channels. She's inspiring, y'all. You should check her out. Again, I have her on my community page, a couple of her videos that I said check out her channel. And, you know, she's cool because she always says, you know, let me know in the comments if you have a channel and I'll come over and, you know, support you too. You know, that's cool that she does that, you know. I mean, isn't that what networking is? You know, word of mouth, helping others. You know, but make sure that I'm getting that information correctly. I want to say that she'll subscribe to your channel if you subscribe to hers. You know, she does mention that I believe, unless I dreamt it. I don't know, y'all, but check out her channel. And check out my sister Tana's channel also. See, I do shout out because I want to. I don't want something in return for it. I'm not like that. I don't play that way. I play fucking fair. And you just let this cook down so it gets a little thick. This I like a little bit thick, but the main sauce that I pour over the spaghetti, I like it wet. Yes, I know this isn't the real stuff. They say the smaller one at Dollar Tree is the actual real stuff. So, but what I wanted to last, not put a little bit in there. I guess I should have let the crap out. Oh, let it looks like a cut with blood, and I put a little bit of that in here also, because why not? I like that spice. Oh shit. Let's see. BRB, y'all. Anyway, my sister Latania's channel is, oh my God, simply and then the letters L and B. And her other one is Latanya's Lifestyle. I'm so sorry, sister, that I'm butchering your channel. And check out my other sister, Miss Sasha Monique Talk. She's cool. She's a sweetheart. You know, we email each other. My sister also, Jamie of Jamie's Random Road, Jennifer of Jennifer at Home, oh my God, Pastor Al, A.L., his wife, and Rose's mother, Treasure's Delight. She creates some, I don't know if it's knitting or crochet. I like that kind of stuff, you know, and because it comes from, it's homemade, you know, it's not a store-bought, and I love homemade gifts over store-bought gifts. To me, it's more meaningful. And they take the chance to make it for you. So respect that kind of talent, y'all. Oh, and Kelly also. I bring it every day. There's also, oh my God, Elsa, copyright, Elsa's Bargain Hunter. I'm so sorry, we're gonna blame my old ass brain on this frickin' damn heat. I already put, yeah, okay, so why not, right? Now, a little more garlic powder, because I love garlic, man. It's good for the heart. I just recently learned from a channel, I think back in March, that garlic also helps with diabetes, can lower the sugar or something. I don't know. But I'm just telling you what I learned from other channels, and I get inspired. I still have some surprises, even though May is almost over. Not just May, for the future of my channel. And again, I told my, Colleen and I also email each other. And I bet you if you had a channel populate, Colleen, I bet you'd kick ass on your channel. And Liz Sanabria, she's a sweetheart. I see her on a bigger channel than mine, and she's on there also, and I said, yeah, you know, so I always tell my beautiful populate on, if I see somebody else that's here, and my family here, and I see them on other channel, I will still say grow or populate us. You know, you're my family, and I acknowledge you on other, we're not supposed to do that, but we're not supposed to promote ourselves or promote other channels on other people's channel, but I'm gonna do it here on my channel, shit. The Heart of Zany. Lauren, are you still subscribed to my channel, Miss Populate in Europe? I'm still subscribed to your channel. I'm just, those 2 months that I went without internet when I was moving out of that place and waiting to get in here, I had no use for internet. I was living with my brother, Bubba. So, you know, I was using the internet, but I was not, I didn't have my laptop so I could see the small words, so I could see that I was typing correctly. I was using my phone, and I didn't get those reading glasses from Dollar Tree till I was almost in here, so I had fallen behind on many channels. And from Only My Dreams, same thing with her, and I've been watching Jessica House and more. She's a Dollar Tree hauler, you know, she does different stores, she does walkthroughs, and she's also doing cool DIYs, and I told her in a comment last month, I think it was, I said, I've fallen behind on your channel and your mom's channel, which is Jody's Crafting, and she's got a cute little kite bird named P. He was beating himself with yucca wood. I know it's February, like 2 years ago, and she was doing like, what are you doing, little P? Was putting in a sweet pea, but she calls him P. You know, and there's Nani's life, or something like that. I'm not gonna say that she has something similar of a disorder that I have. I don't know if she considers it a disorder. Mine's a damn curse, but anyways, I don't know that shit. I'm not hearing dripping. I was saying, damn thing recording. Okay, BRB. Yay, y'all, I returned. Enjoy. Anyways, it's good. Okay. With ground beef, I would like it a little bit thicker. Kind of like what you get in a can, the Hunt's or Del Monte, how it comes like that. Then I like it, but for ground turkey, I like it loose. Anyways, I'm gonna transfer it over into a thing. You know, both. I can't do it. I have to do it this way, sorry. I don't sound too good, huh? Maybe a loose stomach. So, when I'm tired, I say things that are gross and weird and whatever. That's me. So that's that. So again, the other phone, the hell's interrupting. Okay, BRB. Stop it. I accidentally pushed camera as an off. Anyways, we're gonna get the spaghetti boiling. Well, the water boiling for the spaghetti is what I need. First it's like this out. Okay. I need a little egg in. And then for the pan, small. I got a small, very small grocery ball and shopping and a little small walnut. I don't know. I have the energy to. I already put the stuff away and so I can still show you if you want. Let me know in the comments below the video when I upload it. I might not upload it till either early morning or maybe tonight on the back. Water supposed to be hot and come out warm. Okay, now, yes, I do this thing. I'm gonna do that tacky ritual thing, okay? Usually I'm not a robot, but it does work. Some salt in there, not too much. The tomato sauce has, I don't want this. Now a little oil. Yeah, it's on canola oil, but it was free in pantry and I needed cooking oil and no money, so I got it from pantry. So for right now, it's good. I put the lid. And remember, she always said, don't be waiting for the oil to get hot or whatever. Have the thing waiting for you. Again, why the hell not, right? Oh, is that recording? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I thought it paused it. Well, that's fine. Anyways, here's the spaghetti. At least my audience has a freaking brain cell in your head. Well, Giovanni Primo. Doesn't primo mean cousin in Spanish? I think. Anyways, we don't want to mix Spanish with Italian. I don't think. Anyway, let's go. See, and the meat sauce sitting there, I just looked at it and it's a little bit thicker. Not too much more, but a little. I guess I could do the. It's just simple. I'm sure you got come. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm tired. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna BRB because I gotta inject the insulin. It's already close to an hour later. Alright. As you know it, bro, I'm populating bros. BRB. Oh, okay. Injection done. Anyways, it's almost boiling, but I like to add it before it boils, because then when you put it in, it's gonna drop down and then have to wait. So when I do it when it's almost boiling, so the pasta will already start cooking before it boils. Again, that's my logic. Okay. Again, I took the sauce, the meat sauce, it's a little thicker. Again, a little thicker than it was when I said it a while ago that it's a little thicker. And I choke on this kind of spaghetti. That's why usually I make spaghetti. I use like macaroni or something, but to me it's still spaghetti. It's not the pasta shape. It's still damn pasta. Alright, that's enough for me. So if I run low on other kind of pasta, I pack this up and can make me bail. Same damn thing, it just curls up, kind of. Oh, crap. Of course it wouldn't fit. Not. Hiding, I guess. Doesn't want to be dipped in boiling water once it starts boiling, huh? I usually just use a damn fork. That's how it was originally in my household. We didn't have this kind of stuff. Well, we didn't use it. I guess it could have been out. I've never seen any of my relatives use this when I was a kid. I'm in an impatient little shit, okay? In case you all haven't noticed over the years. See? That way it's kind of already starting to cook. So when it boils, it'll cook even faster. Again, my logic. Just because I'm left-handed doesn't mean I have to point with my left hand all the time. I'll point with my left hand, but there'll be acknowledgement, a rude kind, but it'll make me laugh. I thought I had one up on Jillian, she was a short Italian woman. Nosy as fuck. Anyway, she was 62 when I was 53, maybe 54. And she was a short little woman, about 4 something. And since I said she was nosy as hell, she kept asking me personal questions, which I have not an issue to answer anyways, but I was saying, ah, damn woman, mind your especially if you're in my home. Shit. What happened if I was in her apartment? She said, I just said, listen, I ain't gonna tell you shit. You don't have to know about my business. You're not related to me, and even if you were, you still wouldn't have to know my business. Yeah, anyways. So my neighbor Rick was taller than I, and I was on my apartment before the step up with the screen door open, and he was talking to me, and he's tall. So I had to, tiptoe when she's at her door, because I'm her trying to figure out what we were talking about. Anyways, so I tiptoe like that, and I'm all like that, not my full hand, but enough where she could tell that I was giving her the finger. And I get a phone call from Joanne after Rick leaves, and I had shut the screen door and locked it. And she goes, hi Mikey, and either my eyes are just deceiving me, or did you give me the middle finger when Rick had his back towards her direction? And I said, yeah, and? Like letting her know, fuck you, mind your damn business. God damn. There's a time when you can ask somebody something, but not like a whole goddamn diagnosis and shit. And I told her, I don't like you that much anyway. I said, we ain't friends anyway, you're just a damn neighbor. Quit bugging me, go bother someone else. And again, Joanne always invited me to dinner. None of the other men were invited, I was the only one. The address that I was before getting in that location, 3 different female resident neighbors invited me to dinner. The other 3 men were not ever invited to them women's homes. I don't know. Women just like to invite me only, I guess. When I lived at a high-rise building called the Tucson House here in the early 2000s, I had some elderly female friends there. One was vegetarian. She wasn't vegan because she ate sardines from a can and olive oil. Anyways, she would always invite me to her apartment for some kind of meal and some coffee. And then she goes and tells me, I don't know why, but she goes, I never found it necessary to sleep in clothes. Okay, B. The letter B she went by. She was a Russian woman, but her children were Native American and Russian because of her. And why do women tell me things like that? I didn't need to know that a wrinkly old woman with an ET ass, wrinkly and droopy, I guess, because I never saw that movie ET. Anyways, I just started saying ET ass. Anyways, to visualize this woman naked in her bed. Oh my, with white hair. Nothing wrong with being old, I'm there already. Except she was 80, I'm only 60. I am wrinkled in places. I look old on the face, because I'm old. Thank God that there I show my age, especially when I'm tired, my facial changes. But because for my modeling pictures, I don't use filters and I don't wear makeup. I'm a man. I don't know why men put on makeup. I don't know what's wrong with them, but okay, that's them. Good for them. I just never done. I'm just photogenic. Again, the video, the pictures, just so happens I come out the way I come out. I don't do nothing. Well, I dress a little differently and stuff, but other than that, no. Even when I'm doing my underwear ads and stuff like that, I don't. Whatever. That's life, I guess. I had back, what the hell did I buy? The blue dye. I'm gonna do blue because I bought the dye, but I have the purple as you saw when I bought that box with the bleach. I miss my purple hair, but I'm gonna do the blue first and go through that, and then if I choose to do blue again with what's left of the dye, I'll do it, but back to dark purple. That's my favorite color of purple. No, purple is not my favorite color, y'all. I love all colors. Even pink, I'm pretty sure it has to have been my mom saying boys and men do not wear pink. It's a girl's color. I know it was a female that said it when I was a little boy, so I've never done pink. No. They tell me, not to sound conceited, because I'm not conceited. They said, I think you look handsome in pink, and I said, okay, well, if I buy pink, it's going to be boxer brief, trunks, and I'll model my pictures in there and see what kind of response I get wearing pink. Other than that, I will not wear pink here. I don't believe that it's only a girl's color, but I was told that it was, and it stayed stuck in my head. What do you want? Dang it, it was the late 60s and early 70s. Well, okay, BRB. Okay, I'm sleepier now. Anyway, the spaghetti's done, and I like it a little bit more tender than al dente. I don't do this al dente shit. Never have, don't ever plan to. But anyways, let's go. And no, I don't save any of the water from the bowl spaghetti. I think that's retarded. So you do remember this. Well, you can't see it, but there it is. Now, something I learned from a vegan chef back in early 2000s. Oh, I forgot her name. Petrillo is her last name. Not like Sophia Petrillo. Petrillo? Christina. She's vegan anyway. She said if you overcook macaroni and it's like mushy, she said the sugars come out in the pasta, and that's what makes you crave and makes you want seconds, and if there's enough thirds, because it's sweet. But I don't taste that. I'm not saying she's wrong, I'm just saying for me, since all of our taste buds are different, I don't get that. But I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't get it in taste. And like I said, I like mine wet because as it sits in the refrigerator, once I cooled off and I've eaten once or twice, not one after another, but later in the night, the following day, or 2 days later, or however I choose to eat the rest of it, it's going to thicken a little bit more than what it is here. Looks like a little soup. Not a super wet soup, but with a lot of broth. But that's it right there. I remember the meat sauce thickened. See, it's thicker now than what it was. Anyways, let's put that in there. See, and it slides right up. I don't have anything to make a salad, so that's why I went ahead and did. So I can have at least 2 garlic breads with is just one cut in half, you know, the long one that I buy, the one I say butt cheek, and the crack. Okay. Alright, we're gonna let this sit aside. No, don't put it straight on the counter. I have the silicone thing that I got from Temu last year, 2 years ago, whenever that was. Alright, let's finish this garlic wheat meat. And I learned this when I worked, when I was 21 years old. I got a job at Little Caesars Pizza. Before then, I worked 2 years and a month or 2 at another pizza parlor. Then 9 months later, it took me because they took forever to open that Little Caesars Pizza, and I got my interview and I got hired. Because we all came from that pizza parlor. Anyway, so this is what they did for their crazy bread. It's not no sign for me, but. Okay. That's probably not gonna come out because I got the damn camera on, right? Let me turn the tripod a little bit. Well, you're gonna see it once it's done. But see, when you turn the oven on, or before you turn it on is what I do. I put the breads in there, you know, I obviously face it down. And then I push to turn on the oven at 350. And so when it's preheating, it'll toast the bread, and this is the way the toast comes out. It's not gonna burn. And I've always done it like that. Yeah, that's dirty. Good enough, I'm hungry, damn it. Oh my God. That might look like a lot, and no, this isn't butter. I cannot afford butter. I have to get margarine. But you get butter, and on payday I'll let you know. Oh my God, I'm gonna buy butter, obviously. I was just low on funds for the end of the month, so sometimes I can get it. I mean, I buy it, yeah. I have no parsley because I don't like parsley either, or cilantro, but with certain recipes I do use cilantro for homemade menudo and homemade restaurant style salsa. Other than that, I can't stand that shit. And cumin, yuck. I use it rarely I mainly buy it when I make the falafel homemade. And I learned, I had a cookbook that was vegetarian, and there were 2 young ladies in college, and they made their version of falafels, and I liked it. Simple, didn't have mint in it or anything. I do like the real, the full recipe, the actual authentic recipe for falafels, but again, and then I was stuck with that damn cumin container for a long time. I just threw it away, and anyway, let's go. Yeah. And again, it's preference and flavor. And it's strong. I love garlic, and I'm slightly allergic to it, but hey, it's good for the heart. And I'm willing to get itchy and a little discomfort. It's not bad enough where I'll end up in the emergency room. This is gonna dry it up, so I'm thinking I'm gonna wait. Anyways, Well, I do. It's simple. There's a local chicken place called Lucky Wishbone here in Tucson. I think it's in Tucson only or Arizona only. They sell chicken and stuff like that, fried chicken and shrimp and steak fingers and stuff like that. But they use like oil, it's not actual butter. BRB, you'll get the idea. Okay, everything is done. Well, not everything. It's only damn, you know what I mean? Broken down, yes. Everything is done. What you see here is dinner is done. Anyways. Crazy bread, except it's not pizza crust made into strips with melted butter, garlic powder, and Parmesan cheese on top. That's Little Caesar's crazy bread back in 1986 because I had to do that. Yeah, anyways. I'm gonna serve it up 2 different ways. You can get a small plate and a big plate because it's me being a 60-year-old ass of a man. I don't do party. I'm not here to impress anybody. I live alone, and even if I had my partner here, which I don't, they're in California. Anyways, still wouldn't. I said, we're men, we don't need party. I'm not that kind of gay man. Anyways, continuing. Anyways, what you can do is serve it like the chips and dip, you know, tortilla chips and salsa right there, except we're having spaghetti and meat and that. So now let me show you. Wait. See how it thickened out a little. As it thickened more as it sits. So let's serve ourselves. I'm gonna serve you puppy lays and bros, but this dinner is dedicated to those cool workers at Dollar Tree. Ladies first, because that's how I'm a gentleman. Anyways, cashiers and stalkers at Dollar Tree. Lisa, Fran, and Jillian, and manager Gilbert. I dedicate this dinner to you all. So, and again, I don't do fancy, I don't do curtain. Unless I wear a dress and so on, you're never gonna see that shit. Hell no. I'm talking about me. Other people, men do that. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But anyways, you can serve it again like this, or on a big plate, or maybe a little fancy. No, Bubba, I'm not gonna eat off the plate. Really, bro. I just have to reassure my older brother. I love him because he takes care of me that way. But anyways, here it is. Alright. Y'all at Dollar Tree. Again, Lisa, Fran, and Jillian, and Gilbert. Puppy Lays and Bros. Alright, there you go. Enjoy your dinner. Alright. Bye. I'm out of here because I'm tired as fuck. Alright, bye. Oh yes. Love and peace. Can't forget that. Alright, bye. Hey there. Sorry, my voice is weak. Hey there, my beautiful Puppy Lays and Bros. It's your bro here, Michael the Realist. Anyways, tonight's dinner for Monday, May 19th, 2025, because you know I'm technical that way. Anyways, so a little bit of Shasta soda. The rest is going to be for tomorrow or whenever. Not tonight though. And the homemade spaghetti. And again, this video is dedicated to cashiers and stalkers of Dollar Tree. Really cool ass people. And I spoke to the manager today, Gilbert. Anyways, the Shasta soda cola, 2 French breads, and homemade spaghetti with homemade sauce and homemade meat sauce. Well, I didn't kill the